Okay, Brandon, here we go. We're going to do fractions of a whole. I need you to turn your book to lesson 8.4. Okay, it is page 461. Okay, I hope you've been doing the other two lessons. If you don't understand the other two lessons, we did 8.1 and 8.3. We skipped 8.2. If you don't understand, you need to contact me. All right, kiddo, here we go. The first pizzeria in America opened in New York in 1905. The pizza recipe came from Italy. Look at Italy's flag. What fraction of the flag is not red? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do fraction of a whole. Okay, so let's look at this. Name equal parts of a whole. A fraction can name more than one equal part. Well, let's look at this flag right here. Right here, this is the flag. How many equal parts are there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3. There are 3 equal parts. It's divided into 3 equal parts. Well, what part is not red? Well, this part is red, so 1 out of the 3 are red. Well, how many are not red? So this one is not red, and this one is not red. So that's 1 of the 3, 1 out of 3. So 2 out of the 3 are not red. So it's 2/3. This right here, it means the number you're working with, these are the equal parts, your numerator and your denominator. Okay? So 2/3 of the flag is not red. Okay, now you understand that. The top number is your numerator. The bottom number is your denominator. Denominator down, denominator down, denominator down, denominator down. Okay? The numerator tells how many parts are being counted. The denominator tells how many equal parts are in the whole or in the group. So the numerator was 2. 2 parts are not red. 3 out of 3 of the parts. So 2 out of 3 parts. And you can count equal parts such as 6 to make a whole. This is 1/6 part. This is 1, 2, 2 of the 6. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 3/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 6, which equals 1 whole. The entire thing has been shaded now. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Write the missing word or number to make the shaded part. Okay? So we have 2, 6. This is shaded and this is shaded. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 parts, 6 total parts. 2 of those parts are shaded. So it's 2 of the 6. So it's 2/6. Okay? This one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 equal parts. That's your denominator. 8 equal parts. So 5 of those are shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/8. So this one is 5/8. That's how you would write it. That's how you would say this. 5/8. 5 out of 8. 5 of the 8s are shaded. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 equal parts. How many are shaded? Well, there's 1 and 2. 2 of the thirds are shaded. 2/3 is shaded. Now we have, oh, the entire thing is shaded. Well, how many parts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts. They're all shaded. So 6 out of the 6 are shaded. 6/6 or 1 whole. Okay, now that's why I'm hoping you did lesson 8.1 and 8.3, because this lesson will be so much easier if you did. Okay, now let's go on up shade 2 parts out of the 8 equal parts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equal parts. So we're going to shade 2 of them. It doesn't matter which 2. Okay, I'm just picking the first 2. Now write a fraction in words and in numbers to name this shaded part. Okay, so I have 1, 2. 2 of the 8s are shaded. Write 2 8s. 2 out of 8 is shaded. Okay, do you see what we're doing? Okay, write the fraction that names each part. Then write a fraction in words and in numbers to name the shaded part. Well, each part is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. Their fourths is fourths. Okay, so how many fourths are shaded? I see 2 of the fourths. So then what is my fraction? Because it says write a fraction in words and in numbers. Okay, so if I say 2 out of the 4, that is same as saying 2 out of 2 fourths is shaded. How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each part is 6. That's the name of it. Now, how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3. 3 of the 6 are shaded. So that is 3 out of 6. 3 sixths. Each part is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have fourths. Okay. How many are shaded? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 fourths. So 3 out of 4 are shaded. 3 fourths. Okay. So next page. On your own. Each part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There, 8. Okay. How many 8s are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 8s. So we have 7 8s. Okay. Each part is 1, 2, 3 thirds. If you go to lesson 8.1, it tells you this. Okay. So how many thirds are shaded? 2 of them. 2 thirds. So it would be 2 out of 3. 2 thirds. Each part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. How many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sixths. Okay, so how do I write that? Well, 4 out of 6 are shaded. Now we're going to do it the opposite way. You're going to shade it in. It's going to tell you 6 out of 8. We're going to shade the fraction circle, and then we're going to write the fraction in numbers. So there's 8 equal pieces in this. So we're going to shade 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so how many did we shade? We shaded 6 out of 8. We shaded 6 eighths. This one, 3 fourths. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4. Okay, so we're going to shade 3 of them. 3 of these fourths. 1, 2, 3. No, we're not being Picasso. We're just shading. Okay, so we're going to do 3 out of 4. 3 fourths. Now it says 3 out of 3. Okay, so I'm going to shade. There's 3 parts. There's 1, 2, 3. I shaded all 3 parts. So how am I going to write that? 3 thirds. 3 out of 3. Okay, it also equals 1. All right, next one. A flag is divided into 4 equal sections. One section is white. I've got a flag and I've got 4 sections. One is white. What fraction of the flag is not white? So you have to look, how many sections? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 sections that are not white. How many total sections are there? You have to include that part too. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 equal parts. So 3/4 of a flag is not white. Now, a garden has 6 sections. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw a picture. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 sections are planted with tomatoes. There's tomatoes, there's tomatoes. Which fraction represents the part of the garden without tomatoes? So you have to look at the parts that do not have tomatoes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal parts. How many are without tomatoes? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sixths. Okay. All right, here we go. Jane is making a memory quilt from some of her old favorite clothes that are too small. She will use t-shirts for the shaded squares in the pattern. What names the part of the quilt that will be made of t-shirts? So she will use t-shirts for the shaded squares. So we have to figure out, these are the t-shirt squares. What it names the part of the quilt that will be made, okay, with the t-shirts. Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts that will be made with the t-shirts. Out of how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 eighths will be t-shirts. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Mrs. Ormond delivered pizza. Each pizza had 8 equal slices. What fraction of the pepperoni pizza was eaten? What fraction of the cheese pizza is left? Oh, okay, now look at this. 2 different questions. What fraction of the pepperoni pizza was eaten? Here's my pepperoni pizza. Well, I see this piece missing, this piece missing. That was what was eaten. So how many were eaten? It was pizza, pepperoni pizza. 2 out of how many slices were there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 out of 8 were eaten. Okay. What fraction of the cheese pizza is left? Well, how many slices are left? There's 3 left. 3 out of how many? Well, there was 1, 2, 3. There were 8, right? They were 8 equal pieces. She still has 3 of those 8. Okay? All right. I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to skip that one. Let's go down here to 17. Select a numerator and a denominator for the fraction that names the shaded part of the shape. The numerator tells us what is shaded. How many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Out of how many total for the whole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, and the denominator is the total number of pieces, the equal number. So it's 5 eighths. Okay? All right. I want you to go to Canvas. I want you to go to Math. I want you to go to Lesson 8.4 in your Think Central and do that for me, please. Okay? That way I know that you've watched this video and that you have done the lesson. Okay? You have to go into Canvas, you have to go into the Math module, and you have to go into Think Central. Remember, you can't go into Mrs. Keith's page. Go into the Math module and Think Central and do Lesson 8.4. Remember to turn it in. Okay, thanks, hon.